why do we still have an engine shut off such a low speed?
It's also depend on battery power.
Okay.
Yeah,
but even with coasting and
battery itself is completely the same.
Okay. Will that change with the lithium ion?
Yeah,
well, I guess I'm not asking so much about EV mode. I'm asking more just for if I'm coasting down a hill.
Just for
why could we not have? Why were you not able to increase that speed for engine shut off too?
Because under the EV driving, the motor can get the power from the only battery.
Okay.
The battery itself is almost maximum power of the battery. So
Right, I understand.
And the vehicle size also the same. So.
Sorry. So you're asking about the spinning?
Yeah, just the spinning. All right.
With the 1.8 liter gas engine, did the ratio of the power split device change?
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, completely the same.
So will highway fuel economy be better with this system?
Yeah. It's one of the biggest reasons why we adapted to bigger engine. It's to reduce the engine speed, especially on the motorway. So, for instance, 65 mile per hour, the engine speed can be reduced to 15%.
Wow.
It's quite,
All right.
quite big for the
Has that had any negative impact on the city fuel economy?
No,
Larger engine?
we are the EGR system here,
Right.
exhaust gas recycling system, and also we build wireless thanks to the electric motor pump. So almost all speed range, the efficiency of the engine.
So we're going to see a higher city fuel economy even in isolation. Great. And one other question that's been just nagging us all. Currently, there's a kind of a dance you have to get into the full hybrid operation on the 2G Prius, where we've been calling it S4, stage 4 on the internet, where you must come to a complete stop for 7 seconds or 5 seconds, and wait for the engine to shut off, and then you're in full hybrid mode. Prior to that, any speed, if you're less than in the U.S. 35 miles per hour, the engine continues to run.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Trying to figure out how to
Idle check.
Go through all.
Do we still have to have the idle check mode? Before we go into anything below 35 miles per hour, if we accelerate with the engine, it stays on until we go above 35 miles per hour, then it will shut down. Unless we come to a full stop and let the engine idle for about 10 seconds. Does it still require that idle check period?
Why?
Yeah. To correct the air and the fuel lesson, and also the drivability of the engine. So we initially check anyway to adjust
There's a placement of the piston.
yeah.
You still want it
always
to
necessary.
seat the right place? Even that doesn't.
But we have EV mode, so it's okay.
Yeah, chill.
There's a gear reduction in the generator, the new generator.
Yeah, yes.
And what is that providing them? What the benefit of?
Benefit is definitely, of course, the maximum power. The power itself, we can calculate torque multiplied by RPM. Yeah. And we can calculate the engine power.
So there'll be. We don't have just a few stages. You've got a whole broad
If the
range.
motor regulation is getting higher, we can make the motor smaller. We can make the motor smaller.
Just to
We
make it
don't need
small.
to so big torque motor because the motor speed is higher. So finally,
Okay. All right.
Less than the original was 200.
Do you know the weight distribution with the front and the back?
60
It's a lot smaller,
and
smaller
40.
diameter, and smaller
60 and 40.
thickness too.
All human weight.
Do you know the weight of the rims compared to 15 and 17?
Weight difference you mean?
No, the current generation 15 inches about 15 pounds or 14 pounds. Do you know the weight of the new rim?
New rim, I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact
Okay.
weight. But the 50 inch is much lighter than the 70 inch.
Did you keep the fuel tank bladder?
No.
No.
Oh, good.
Thank you very much.
When the plug-in hybrid model becomes available, would it be possible to retrofit the older Prius with that?
I'm sorry, but no.
No.
Can you be more definitive?
Can you give us a different answer?
Maybe.
Is the carrying
that
capacity
as
any
maybe.
different? 800 and some pounds for the Generation 3, the amount of load that can be carried?
I'm sorry, but it's not allowed. Towing capacity.
No, for just cargo capacity weight.
Total weight, passengers and cargo.
It's the same as it's
Same thing.
Yeah.
When some of us drive these cars, we tend to be willing to keep our driving style within the optimum limits of the drivetrain. Can you tell us what we might do with a new car that would be different from the old one to get the best fuel economy?
Sorry, could you tell me again?
Sure. A lot of us, when we drive our current cars, we try to get the best fuel economy. And I'm curious if there are any differences about the way we would drive the new vehicle that would be different, that would help us achieve the highest fuel economy of the vehicle.
To get a better fuel economy, the driving style itself is almost the same. But this time we adapted the eco mode switch.
And what does that do specifically?
You are reducing the driving force.
Is it via RPM, engine RPM
If you
limiting, or?
for instance, the 50% axle pedal operation, the 50% axle pedal operation, the driving force is reduced 15%, 15%.
At the 15.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And also the air conditioning performance getting worse.
Say that, I'm sorry.
Getting
Power,
worse.
less power.
Yes. So to conserve the energy.
Is that by limiting the RPM?
Yeah.
Okay. And likewise with the power mode, is that just?
Yeah, probably the 25% increased. The driving force is the 25% increased. The 25, the normal mode, and the 50% less than the normal mode using the eco mode. And also the some specific feature is the hybrid indicator. Shows the, as you know, the fuel economy is dramatically changed how you drive the car. So therefore, I'd like to customer to drive gently using the Prius. So to do so, we newly adapted the hybrid indicator to show the axle operation.
How good a fuel economy can you get? How good a fuel economy can you get in this car?
100.
Together with the eco mode switch, maybe the 10% to 20% better fuel economy you can get.
Better than this car with the normal mode?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, that's understood.
Are the EPA number of 50 miles per gallon, what is that based on? The eco mode? Is that based on normal?
Normal mode.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess I'll throw out 80 miles per gallon.
There are there are two coolant fluid, one for inverter and one for the engine.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you need two?
Or because the temperature is totally very big difference. Engine is sometimes 80 or 90, but the inverter is only the 50 or 60. So the temperature, the maximum temperature is totally different. So we have to separate the cooling system itself.
Okay.
Will the EGR and others changes improve cold weather economy?
Yeah.
if you're